Okay, today I'm going to show you the size of these dragon fruits. Well, how am I going to do it, right? By looking at this video, how can you tell how big this really is? I mean, yeah, my hand's one thing. So what I'm going to do is use a tennis ball. I'm going to place it right up against it and just compare so you can tell if it's bigger than the tennis ball or roughly the same size or smaller, right? So I'm also going to calculate the volume for you. So here I have a tennis ball. I have all this ready now, so I measured it. So a tennis ball is roughly 2.6 inches in diameter. See, I put it right up against the box and I put a stick right here. So with that, I can calculate the volume of it. So I already did the math right here. So right here, let's put this there. So the volume is V is equal to 4/3 pi r squared. I could look this all up in Google, right? But then I like to tinker with it. It keeps my mind sharp when I do it myself. So I calculate it. So it comes out to 4 pi r, and then half the diameter is 1.3 cubic inches. So it comes out to about 9.2 cubic inches. So I convert that into milliliters. So it's roughly 150 milliliters in this tennis ball. This is the volume of the tennis ball. Just to give you an idea of what that is, a can of Coke is 355 milliliters. You see right there? So 150 compared to 355 is roughly 42%. So less than half a can of Coke is the tennis ball. Okay, so now you know. So now I'm going to put it right up against my Black African. Look at that. Is about the same size. So that's how much so it's less than half a can of Coke, the volume in here. Now I got a small one, so you can tell this is like maybe half the size of my tennis ball. See, now you can compare, right? And then here I have a Vietnamese white that's becoming a fruit that is still a little bit smaller than my tennis ball right now, and all his little brothers are the same size, except this guy. This is gonna be like roughly bigger than the tennis ball. Hopefully it's get much bigger, so that's good. And then here is my purple haze. That's right here. See how big it is? It's so much bigger than my tennis ball. So it's more than half a can. It's about half a can of Coke or more. And then we can come over here. You can see my Delight is about a tad smaller than the tennis ball. And then here's one, my American Beauty is roughly the same size of a tennis ball, or a little bit bigger. So it's about half a can of Coke right here. So I'll be harvesting this maybe end of this week or next week. And then let's see, what else do I have? I have over here, I have a Dark Star. Oh no, actually this is Halley's Comet. Sorry, Halley's Comets are bigger than a tennis ball right now, so I can so this is good. It's getting real big. And then I have another Halley's Comet right there dangling, which is bigger than my tennis ball. So this is so that tells you how big it is. And I have other ones I'm gonna go walk over to show you. I have some Robles Red, and this is my Robles Red. So I'm just gonna put it right on top of two here so you can get an idea. Robles Red are pretty much the same size, and this is a good measuring stick for dragon fruit. So it's roughly the same size as so about half a can of Coke, right, or 42% if you want. And here's some little baby ones, right? So you can see. And then I have another Vietnamese white right here that's about the same size. So that kind of gives you a gauge, like how much bigger are they gonna get to and all that. And over here I have a green American Beauty here, and it's already bigger than my tennis ball. So it's more than half a can of Coke right now. Well, that's how I'm gonna measure.